Hello guys, welcome to StudyIQ. My name is Amit Sani and I welcome you in this daily PIB analysis video. In the evening, these videos come both in Hindi and English language, and in the morning, the Hindu paper analysis videos they come. So 20th of April it is, and short lesson is there. Update is not there, but we are discussing very important questions, and the PIB data is very less because the MCC is going on, so no more schemes and all directives notifications, they are not there, so there is no update. But questions that we are discussing, these are extremely important from the current affairs section, so these lessons are much more important to discuss, so do not miss any of the lesson. And for the pen drive courses, I'm again reminding you, these are extremely important in this crucial phase, and you may improve your score with these courses, because this time is gonna give you many chills, and it's a confusing time. So those guided courses are extremely helpful. Question that we are going to discuss now: the United Nations mission in South Sudan, UNMISS. It was established in 2011. That is for correct. India is the largest contributor. No, India is the second largest contributor of peacekeepers mission to UNMISS, with more than 2,400 military and police personnel currently deployed in the mission. India has sent more than 2,400, that is correct, but last year Ethiopia gave the biggest contribution, then Pakistan gave the biggest contribution 2 years back, and India remained at the second position. So this statement is wrong and first is correct, so only one is the correct answer here. And you can see 150 Indian peacekeepers now in South Sudan, they have awarded Medal of Honor for dedicated service, and medal were given to the 150 Indian peacekeepers serving in UNMISS in Malakal during a ceremony filled with parades and performance by piped band. Very proud moment for India. India is contributing in the world peace also. You see, these peace missions are there where these disturbances are there in some countries, some war-like situations are there. After that, some arrangements are there may be some resolutions, but peace has to be maintained. So just to maintain that peace, these peacekeeping missions are there by United Nations, and they wear blue helmet, blue caps, so they are also called blue berets. Okay, and till now 67 people from all over 100 countries, they have been killed in these peacekeeping missions, and India is the largest contributor here for martyrs. 163 martyrs have been there from India. And you see the number here. Pakistan is also sending many people, and they died in number of 150. These are less than India. So Juba is the capital of South Sudan. This South Sudan is the latest country in UN, and 193rd country created in 2011 by the bifurcation of Sudan. The South Sudan was created. Juba is the capital, and Khartoum is the Sudan's capital, so that is also important. And the geography of Sudan region is going to be very important this year, because a lot of disturbance is going on in Sudan, and this is the South Sudan area. Next, peacekeepers monitor and observe peace process in post-conflict areas. So this line may be there in the option. And blue berets and blue helmets, remember that. UN Charter actually gives the United Nations Security Council the power and responsibility to take collective action to maintain international peace and security, and mainly in the post-conflict areas. So this is important. Next, Swachh Bharat Mission Grameen. This is led by Ministry of the Drinking Water and Sanitation. This ministry is leading this campaign, and there has been update regarding the clarification of its National Annual Rural Sanitation Survey 2018 and 19. Okay, and the report given by this NARSS is correct, that 96.5% number they have found the people who are using toilets in India, but the aim is to be completed by October 2019, not 2022, when 150th year would be there for Gandhi's birth year, because Gandhi was born in 1869. Okay, so from 1869 it is going to be 2019, the 150th birth anniversary. So by this year it has to be ended, so it is the same year 2019 when it is going to end. So this is wrong, and second is correct here. 6,000 villages and more than 90,000 household surveys were done in this NARSS, one of the biggest independent exercise, and government says that it has been developed and approved by an empowered and independent expert working group, EWG, and comprising leading experts on statistics and sanitation and which included Professor Amitabh Kundu, Dr. NC Saxena, World Bank, UNICEF, BMGF, and Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, and Water Aid India. All are contributory and stakeholders here, and they actually oversaw this particular process. So it's a huge exercise, and the Rice Institute that brought out this report in the Telegraph newspaper, that whatever statistics government is posing here regarding this mission, that is nothing but a statistical jugglery, and these data are farcical. They are telling us a false story, and 96.5% is not the case with the people who are using these toilets. Government says in 2016 it was done by NSSO, in 17 Quality Council of India it was done, and this question was also asked regarding that. So 2 years back they found 91%, 95%, and this year they have found 96.5%. So it is nowhere false, and it's a huge data, and everything has been clarified in the January 9 PIB data this year. So this is the argument by the government, and it says that India would achieve an ODF certificate by October 2019, and by Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation. Remember that. Next, Ravana 1. Ravana 1 is a space satellite by Sri Lanka. First satellite they have sent into space. NASA has sent it by a rocket. And the BIRDS program by Kyushu Institute of Technology. BIRDS. This program is by Japan's Kyushu Institute of Technology, which is supporting small countries, and they are sending their first aircrafts, these spacecrafts. Yesterday, Nepali set was launched. Today, this Ravana 1 is launched. So this was important. 2 youth from Sri Lanka, they have made this satellite, and these has been launched under the BIRDS program, supported by United Nations and Kyushu Institute of Technology. So this is that. Next, Face of Disaster report. It is by SEEDS organization, Sustainable Environment and Ecological Developmental Institute, and this is SEEDS. In 1994 it was established, and it is working on as an important private institute. This released this important Face of Disaster report. So this is wrong, and it says that India is staring at extremes of too little and too much rainfall in 2019. There is a significant drought condition even before the onset of summers. We can clearly observe it in some areas of peninsular India, northern Maharashtra, Eastern Maharashtra, Telangana area, Tamil Nadu area. They are staring at a major drought. The temperatures are rising too much, and the important reservoirs, they are not having much water. They are running under 25% of their capacity. So only 2 is the correct answer here, and it is by SEEDS Institute, Sustainable Environment and Ecological Development Society. And you see, it says that these incidents are rising where average temperature is rising, that is for climate change, and the flood-like conditions, they are totally unpredictable. Where it used to be drought condition, now there are floods, and there are no expectations that floods would be there, but they are there. In Kerala, after 100 years, this kind of flood came last year. In Tamil Nadu, 3 years back, the situation became out of hands. So these kind of incidents, they are happening now. So SEEDS gave this disaster report, and it is also regarding the earthquakes and other important man-made disasters. Next, navies of India and Vietnam. Cordial relations are there. Comprehensive strategic partnership has been created between both the countries in 2016, and now this exercise, 4-day maritime exercise in Cam Ranh Bay in Vietnam, that was important. INS Vikramaditya, that is a aircraft carrier by India, it is not taking part. INS Kolkata and INS Shakti, these two are taking part here. Kolkata is a missile destroyer, a very important warfare INS ship, and Shakti is a replenishment ship. It carries ammunitions, cargoes and all, and it supports the fleet. So it's a fleet supporting ship. Shakti and Kolkata, they are taking part in this. So that's important, and only one is the correct answer, second is wrong. This is the picture of aircraft carrier Vikramaditya. It is not Kolkata or Shakti, it is Vikramaditya. You can see the runway here, and it's an aircraft carrier. Next, Titan is the moon of Saturn. It's not Jupiter. This is wrong. Titan is the biggest moon of Saturn, and Cassini spacecraft that is observing these planets and this planet and moon. And recently, small water lake, not water lake, it was actually liquid methane lake. Okay, hydrocarbon lake that was found. Many speculations were there, many important discoveries were there before, they were giving indication that hydrocarbon seas can be there on Titan. We may found something interesting there, but now they have found that methane lakes in the winter region, in the northern pole region of Titan, they have found methane lakes, around 300 feet deep methane lakes they are finding here. So D is the answer. Both are wrong statements. This is the picture of Titan, the moon of Saturn, and Cassini probe has discovered deep lakes on Saturn's moon Titan. Next, National Initiative on Climate Resilient Agriculture, NICRA. It was established in 2011 February by ICAR, not by FAO. This is wrong. Second, Central Marine Fisheries Research Institute. It was established in 1947, way back than this NICRA. In 1947 by Ministry of Agriculture it was established, and it joined hands with important league of these groups under ICAR in 1967. So it became a part of ICAR in 1967. So that is a thing, and both are wrong statements here. Recently, CMFRI and ISRO, they signed a memorandum of understanding for mapping smaller wetlands, and they are gonna save aquaculture there. And ISRO's Space Application Center is gonna develop a mobile app, and through these locations and web portal, they are gonna locate them and make plans regarding these wetlands and all in India, and especially in the coastal region these wetlands are. So they will restore them, and coastal livelihood program they would run. So it is by CMFRI, and an important national framework for fisheries and wetland. This program is going on under NICRA project, and this has been taken by CMFRI. So NICRA has many projects. It's a climate resilient or climate smart agriculture, and it is by Ministry of Agriculture. So these all things are connected, and CMFRI has taken this important issue of aquaculture there, because aquaculture is also an important part of agriculture. So these are the objectives of NICRA, and February 11 this was established. Climate resilient agriculture, remember that. Thanks a lot, keep watching. We will meet again on Monday. Thanks a lot.